Welcome to A&M Education, College of Creativity and Technology. In this session, we will discuss on the topic trial balance. Trial balance may be defined as a statement which contains balances of all ledger accounts on a particular date. In order to verify the accuracy of the ledger account, we prepare trial balance. Trial balance consists of a debit column with all debit balances of accounts and credit column with all credit balances of accounts. The totals of these columns, if tallies, it is presumed that ledger has been maintained correctly. However, trial balance proves only the arithmetical accuracy of posting in the ledger. Objectives of preparing a trial balance. Following are the objectives of preparing trial balance. First one, to check arithmetical accuracy. Arithmetical accuracy in ledger posting means writing correct amount in the correct account and on its correct side while posting transactions from various original books of accounts such as cash book, purchases book, sales book, etc. It also means not only the correct balance of ledger account but also the totals of the special purpose books. Second objective, to help in preparing financial statements. The ultimate objective of the accounting is to prepare financial statements, that is trading and profit and loss account, and balance sheet of a business enterprise at the end of the accounting year. These statements contain balances of various ledger accounts. As trial balance contains balances of all ledger accounts, in financial statements, the balances of ledger accounts are carried from the trial balance for proper analysis. Preparation of trial balance. Trial balance is prepared on a particular date. The accounts having a debit balance are entered in debit amount column and credit balance accounts are entered in the credit amount column. The totals of the two sides of the accounts may also be used to prepare trial balance. The sum of each column should be equal. The name of the business firm is written on the top of the statement with trial balance. Under this, we write the date on which trial balance is prepared. Steps to prepare trial balance. At first, ascertain the balance account-wise of all the ledger accounts. Second, write the name of the ledger account in the ledger account column. Third, write against the name of the ledger account the balance amount or total amount, debit balance or total in debit column, and credit balance or total in the credit column. Fourth, add the debit balance or total amount column and credit balance or total amount column. Both the total should tally. The reasons due to which the totals of the two columns of the trial balance may not agree or do not tally are as follows. The totals of the special purpose books like sales book, purchases book, etc. are not totaled correctly, or there is some mistake in the posting of these totals in their respective accounts in the ledger. The items from different special purpose books and journals may be posted to the wrong side of the account, or a wrong amount is posted or posted to a wrong account. The balancing of an account is not done correctly. There may be mistake in carrying balance from the ledger account to the trial balance. We may conclude that if the trial balance is in agreement, the business transactions have been correctly recorded or posted into ledger. However, the agreement of trial balance is not a conclusive proof of the correctness of recording and posting of business transactions. There can be errors and the sum of each column of the trial balance may still be equal. But if the debits are matched by credits, though there are mistakes in recording and posting, the trial balance will still agree. For example, if goods have been purchased from Surender and if not entered in the purchaser's book, nothing but the error of omission. This error will not affect the agreement of the trial balance. Rules to prepare the trial balance. The rule to prepare the trial balance is an equation which is as follows. Total debit entries is equal to total credit entries. Debit entries includes all assets, that is cash in hand, cash at bank, inventory, land and building, plant and machinery, etc. Sundry debtors, expenses, that is carriage inward, freight, rents, rebates and rates, salary, commission, etc. Purchases, all the losses, that is depreciation, return inward, profit and loss account, debit balance, bad debts, etc. Prepaid expenses. Credit entries includes all liabilities, that is bank overdraft, secured and unsecured loans, bills payable, outstanding payables or expenses, loan on mortgages, etc. Sundry creditors, reserve fund, general reserve, provision for depreciation, accumulated depreciation, etc. Sales. Gains includes discount received, return outwards, bad debts recovered, profit and loss account, credit balance, etc.